We can just do the
All right,
Drew,
welcome
start the
back
intro.
to What's the Move? This is episode 4. I'm Drew,
I'm Mudit.
I'm Chris.
and today we have Fobmob. So you guys can introduce yourselves one by one.
What's up? I'm Suraj.
What's good? I'm Samir.
I'm Jim.
I'm Byrov.
I'm Taco.
Taco.
Cox Patel.
So how did you guys meet?
Dude, it's the same as everyone. It's like basically Snapchat group chats, TikTok, especially Snapchat group chats. I met Abu and then through a mutual friend, and we were like all in a group chat full of dudes, right? And we're like, yo, this is just let's just make a group chat full of dudes, and it's not like a brotherhood, right? So we like low-key became friends through like a group chat, and then we kept talking every day, and we like became like more real with each other, and every day we became more like comfortable with each other. And then after that, we started expanding and meeting like new people like Samir and Byrov and stuff like that.
Where did you get the idea to make it like the group? Like to make like a TikTok group? Because like you met through TikTok.
It was after like diss tracks that we were doing. Like it really like started off. It started off with like this guy named Prince Patel who was like just posting like cringy stuff on his. Yes, sir. Shout out to Prince Patel. But a lot of us we met through like Prince Patel's little story thing. And then we realized how cringy like that shit can be. So we were all like, you know what? And then at the time, like Prince Patel was like kind of like just beefing with all of us, and he was like, and like my girlfriend at the time had problems with him. So I was like, yo, let's make a diss track. Actually, no, it was Siraj's idea to make a diss track. And then Abu found a producer that can actually produce music. So me, Siraj, and Abu, we were just going at it, making a diss track. What was our first diss track? It was about Prince Patel, Sadhana, and who else?
Sadhana.
Oh yeah, Sadhana. Yeah.
Dude, the thing, I think the reason why we chose to make a TikTok group is because of fucking.
We were just bored in quarantine.
Sorry, I almost slipped up. But it's because of how bad brown TikTok became and how toxic it was. You know what I mean? Like, dude, if you look at brown TikTok and if you look at normal TikTok, there are so many different things about each other. It's like so stupid, bro. I don't understand how people like look at that shit and then they're like this is actually real. Like this is actually happening. Like people act like this online, but they won't do it in real life. You know what I mean? It's like a completely different era, and it's like so toxic. Everything about it. So I wanted us to like have like a real group. Like we became as friends. We're not like one of those people who like joined because we have clout together. So we made like a bigger group to get like iconic or like any of those people. We joined as friends, started making stupid videos, and we wanted to keep it that way. But somehow we got ourselves involved with like brown TikTok, and then it became like this.
All right, so your name, Fobmob. How'd you guys come up with that one?
My boy.
Okay. So no, it was originally like this cringy. It was like underscore the brown boys underscore, and I'm like, this is some gay ass name, all right. And then then one day I was like just like thinking of some names, and I was like Fobmob. It's like catchy and stuff. So then I'm like, hey boy, should we change it to Fobmob? They're like, all right.
For sure.
So okay, you guys are kind of like controversial on TikTok.
That's an understatement.
Probably you guys are definitely the most controversial brown group on TikTok. But like there's different viewpoints to it. Like some people say you guys just voice the opinions no one wants to voice. And there's other people that say it's just like mean, you guys are just like cyberbullies. Like
if they have a problem, they could just block us or report our account.
The thing is, we just
not even report our account, dude. You know how much?
Okay, they could just block us.
Yeah, if they don't like us, they don't have to follow us or look at our content. We just say
like,
the hard
literally,
truth.
they're just keyboard warriors in our comments and just like go off arguing.
It's not just that, but like as the years go on, people just get more butthurt off of like the simplest things, and it's like no one knows how to take a joke properly, right? Like now we have to be careful about what we say, and then in the end, that just results in like it could result in us like getting negative feedback, even if we never said anything. For example, for like particular TikTok, Siraj was just looking, and then we got a whole army against us.
Siraj stared at the camera and got like 200 comments. Oh my God!
Give me shit for staring at a camera, bro. I literally looked at Ishi. You know Ishi? I looked at her video. I was just doing it. I was looking at it. 30,000 views. People were shitting on me the entire time. They're like, what the hell, man? Like, why are you womanizing? I'm like, bro, I'm just looking at the video. Like, why? You obviously come to conclusions. That's literally like that's the thing that brown people do most often is they come to conclusions without even like backing things up. That's why brown TikTok is a whole game of telephone. That's what I say. things go around and they don't understand like what really is happening, you know?
It's
People
like a
look
big
at-
he said, she said.
Right.
Yeah.
That's the thing. Like everyone on this app is so immature. It's so bad. Like no one, like nothing is taken lightly. Like
Yeah.
everything is taken like so seriously. And I mean, like some stuff, like I admit, like some stuff like needs to be taken seriously, but that's only in some cases. Like,
I feel like just the way time has progressed and people have become more like woke about things, it's been taken to a different level where jokes, like even like you can't joke about things, or like jokes can be taken out of context so easily because people would just assume that it's about the wrong thing. But I agree with Chris, like there's definitely like some lines, but I don't know. I mean, I just wanted to know what you guys thought about it because like your group, you guys make the videos. What did like obvious like okay, let's take Siraj. He was just staring at the camera. It's just a joke. It's supposed to be funny. Like he was just making something random, right?
It's like we don't have fear to like say the jokes,
Yeah.
right? Like a lot of people, they have like a lot of more like they're more cautious about it. Or they're afraid of the backlash. For us, we've been through hell and back already, so there's really not much worse that we can go through, right?
No,
You had the whole community coming at you at once.
And then now we bounced back. We made like the hardest comeback, and it's we don't have immunity, but it's almost like we have like that notoriety, knowing that like, and we have like also like the community supporting us. It's like okay, they're just a bunch of guys that like to make like videos for fun, like nothing they make you serious, but at the same time, it's good funny content, and people can actually like we're kind of like almost like mending the community, like toughening it up a little bit, just showing it like. Just showing that there can actually like be comedy that can it could be a little insensitive, but at the same time like it's like we gotta like we gotta fix like this mentality that like everything should be taken seriously, and I was like it's just not the case, especially with brown people, because all they love to do is spread drama and like create more problems.
I think that kind of comes from how we're raised too, because like I swear when I was little, it's like all the aunties were spreading drama, everything spreads around.
It's
So
in our
it
genetics.
stays to the kids. Yeah, it goes down to the kids.
As much as we
Gossip.
don't like to admit it, it's like we inherit so many traits of our parents that we don't like us too. It's not
Exactly.
like gossiping, bro. Like I'm telling you, I'm not even like trying to like hype myself up, but I feel like I am the realest dude on brown TikTok. Like I feel like I've always straight up with people, but like when I talk to people from like TikTok, not including you guys, but like just like other people, they're always like, they're always fake around you.
People have shit to say, but they won't say it.
Yeah, exactly. They're always like,
But then they'll say
Yeah.
it behind your back.
They'll say
Yeah.
it off the camera, but when the camera's on them, and it's like a lot of people think that applies to just girls, but honestly, it applies to
It
dudes.
applies to everyone.
Everyone will
Literally everyone.
You got so much hate.
have their own opinions off the camera, and as soon as like they're put in the spotlight, it's like, nah, we're boys. Like, there's no
Yeah.
like that.
Exactly, dude. That's what happens to me or us every day. It's like people on Fobmob, they always comment on our videos publicly. They're like, "Oh, you guys suck. You guys are like roasting them for no reason." It's like whatever, okay. But then they come to us privately, like, "Yo, I respect everything you're doing, bro. You're like saving brown TikTok." I'm like, why
I
don't
feel
you?
like people like to play hero. For,
Yeah, exactly,
Wow.
exactly. That's
People will
exactly
play
it.
hero in the comments for
I feel
support
like
and for views and for like for people to follow them,
Attention.
stuff like that. But I feel like unless it's genuinely called for, just don't comment.
Exactly.
Like don't try to play the hero for no reason. Like sometimes, granted, no, the Shrey comments. I personally thought it was uncalled for. I mean, this was when it before she reacted to it. So before she reacted to it, I was like, "Yo, this is kind of random. Like, you guys probably didn't need to do that." So I commented. But then after the whole thing played out, I was just like, the whole thing was unnecessary. Like,
It got so dragged out.
yeah, she dragged it out for no reason.
The thing
And
is, I didn't even need to make the video to start drama. I it's not like you guys have to admit you've seen that joke so many times on other people's videos and stuff.
Yeah.
But I just did it publicly because I was like, hey, like clearly she admitted to me multiple times that she has used her body for views. I'm like, all right, whatever, that's it. Like that's all I'm saying. But like you don't have to make a whole video like doing that, because especially she has like 100,000 followers, right? Those like most of those are like obviously like followers of her, so they respect her, so they're all like
impressionable people.
exactly. And so once those people like realize that we're the bad guys, they're gonna come attack us, and then we get more hate from that. And so it's like a whole back and forth.
Thing
This
is,
got
one
handled really badly.
I just want to say, like, you guys get a lot of hate, particularly Siraj. Because
Siraj and Abu are the most
Bar
hated.
talk with them, like I haven't seen that much controversial content, but like Siraj, Abu, sometimes Samir, like you guys are probably the most targeted, but like none of you are like you guys aren't phased. Like it doesn't affect you guys.
Because they're not gonna do anything in real life. Like it's
Exactly.
so
Yeah.
materialistic on how they are. They talk like brown people. They talk the talk, but they'll never walk the walk. Especially on brown TikTok. Like I'm gonna see half of these people at like Rutgers because like I live like 5 minutes away from Rutgers. Like as soon as we see them face to face, they're gonna be like, "Oh, hey, what's good?" Exactly. I was like, "Okay, what was all that talk you were talking about on TikTok comment section?" It was like, "Oh, nah, bro, I love your content." It's just like what Siraj said. They're never
They're
gonna
just
like.
friends. They're gonna be friends to your face. It's not like they're
Yeah,
doing anything
exactly.
for like.
Thing is,
They don't actually want the smoke.
once we actually got like a solid liking or like a follower account, people that used to hate us like constantly commented on us, like started following us, liking our comments, like start praising us and like commenting on us, and it's just like they were fake from the beginning, and then now they're still fake because like they just want to join the cloud basically. A lot of brown people, their main goal at TikTok is just to get clout. They don't care if you make genuine friends. That's like differentiates between us, like Fobmob and other groups, since we could care less if our account gets deleted, right? Because in the end, we're all just we're just brothers with each other, right? Like we go home together and we just rise together, you know.
Exactly. We came up together. We're gonna fall down together. Like we could give less of a shit about our account as long as you have each other. That's all that matters.
Also, another thing, if you notice on Fama, bro, I stopped posting those controversial shits because I'm going to college, dude. I can't risk having my entire life being over because, let me tell y'all something. You know everything that happened between the Treyway thing? People call me a womanizer and like objectifying women or whatever. And I hate women. I don't. But like that's what they always claim, right? And some guy went so far to the point where he changed his name to my name and wrote an entire paragraph about how women should be
how rape should be
I
legal.
can't say it, but like I guess rape.
No, you guys can talk about it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They made an entire paragraph about how women should be raped and it should be legal, right? They made an entire paragraph, put it under my name. I didn't write any of it, right? We all know it's like everyone, like my friends know it's fake, but like the other people don't because it's been like spreading around. They're like, "Oh, who said this? Who said this?" And it was like, "Oh, it's Siraj from Fobmob." It's like, see, that's what thing. If it's like a huge game of telephone, and like whatever you say in a video, it can like be twisted and turned, and then that can go straight to like the college.
Yeah, I was gonna ask you about that. So you guys still poke fun at people. Like Samir makes those hits, and Abu still makes like some controversial content, but like Siraj stopped.
Yeah.
So or like you still like it's not controversial anymore. You're just kind of like.
I just post whatever I want because like I started following like I didn't care what I posted, so I'm still not gonna care. Like brown TikTok will never change who I am. No cloud will change whatever. I don't even have cloud, to be honest. Like I don't consider myself cloud worthy or whatever. But like
honestly,
I don't. It like just because like we guessed a little attention, I'm not gonna change my like content.
Because one thing in like I stand by is even if Mob goes to, I guess, has a lot of followers or whatever, I'm never going to mention it outside in public, in college or whatever. It's not going to benefit me. So like, why should
You're not going to make it part of who you are.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah. I feel like a lot of the famous people on TikTok have made it their personality trait, which it makes me respect them a lot. Cause okay, let's say you're someone like Josh Richards, Charlie D'Amelio, you have like 56 million followers. 56 million followers. Yeah. Maybe you can make it like a part of who you are, because obviously it already is. 56 million people following. You have like 30K, 70K, even 100K. Like that's a big number, but you're not famous. You're not like people are not recognize you and be like, oh, like you're the TikToker. Like until you
maybe a couple, but like not like anything crazy.
You shouldn't let it be who you are. Like I'm not gonna name names of people. Like people let numbers like 30K go to their head when there's literally people with 56 million that are humble and like more than 10 million, and they're humble about it, and you want to go around bragging because you have 30K and a bunch of brown people know you on TikTok. Like no hate. It doesn't matter who knows you, brown people, white people. You have 30K, you're still not relevant. Like
I got a question. It's kind of like off topic, but like how did the brown TikTok get started? Like who started this?
It started mainly from Mush.
Yeah, so okay, so basically
the All Father.
Basically, Brown TikTok basically started back in, I'd say, June, July-ish. That's why everyone always says bring back summer TikTok, because that was when everything was fine, and that was like when everyone started being friends. And like I started around I started around end of that, like I started around August, and but yeah, no, like stuff started hitting the fan around, like, I'd say November, December-ish.
That's when it started getting like beef and
That's when I came.
Everything hit the fan in all communities around September. Like people just started going crazy about every little thing around September. Like
What was like the first big beef?
The first big beef, I think it was
Finn. I think it was Finn.
yeah, it was Finn. It was Finn.
No. It was also the Nikhil Ishii breakup. That was.
Yeah.
I remember that in
so
September.
I've had TikTok since the summer. I just started posting like this year, like a month ago. I started posting like a month and a half ago. But basically, like people like Sumeda, Nathwan, Mush,
Yeah.
like
the OG TikToker.
Leica, Sid, Curry Boy, whatever his name was,
Kid Curry.
Yeah, they started Brown TikTok, and it was more chill back then because people were poking fun at the culture without putting it down, and it was like, even if they did put it down, like it was just a joke. No one was butthurt about it, and like I still don't think you should put down your culture. That's why I don't really make Brown content, but that's besides the point. Like that happened, and then Ishii, Nikhil, like Nirali, Bhavin, those kids started coming up, and then like the Allen wave, like Allen,
that's like the end of summer and then the beginning of the school year.
Summer, that wave came up, and then like the first, like when Brown TikTok started to collapse, it was like the Nikhil Ishii breakup I think happened, and then there was like that whole situation with Finn and all the girls.
Yeah.
And then there was.
Then the next big beef was basically I think
it was
the Netwan Kona, the Wavy versus Iconic.
Yeah.
Wavy versus Iconic.
Wait, so okay, another question.
You weren't the first one to start beef with Iconic.
I don't understand. I don't know. Maybe I'm different, but I don't understand why people spend time beefing with people they would never meet in real life unless they actually plan it out. Like, what is the point? It's a waste of mental space, physical capability as well, because you're always like mentally exhausted as well, but like physically, like you're always like on your phone and stuff. Like, think about this. It's just like, why? Like, what benefit do you get? Like, do you feel more alpha if you win the beef or something like that? Like, what?
It was online. Like, nothing really happened.
Yeah, it's online. Why?
Yeah.
And they settled it. Everyone's cool now too.
The thing that made the brown community like really collapse, like let's take the Nikhil Ishii thing, right? That was their private thing. Like they broke up. That was their own. Everyone made it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And I feel like
Ishii went on live. I remember it was like she went on live with Treya and Alan.
Yeah.
And then like it was just like it was getting so publicized, and it was like for no reason. She had like 400 people on an Instagram live.
Yeah, like a lot of people just like to take their personal problems out.
Whenever all these like.
I mean, no, I'm not gonna shit on anyone. Like,
oh no,
I mean, I'm friends with her now. Like, I like her as a person and everything. She's nice and everything. But I feel like no one should publicize their own personal lives because, all right, for one thing, it's not solving anything. You're getting more people involved, making it a bigger story. The second thing, it's immature. And for the third, no one asked, bro. Like, don't made a TikTok for you called someone fat or to wonder why you broke up. Like, you're irrelevant. Like, I'm sorry. You may have 10K, 20K, 30K, but nobody cares. Like, no one joined TikTok to find out who broke up with who, what happened. Like, and people shouldn't get involved in, like, it's not your business. Like,
dude, I don't.
I mean, another thing is with like the whole beef is like everyone lets their clout get to their head, which is like clout. Honestly, like I'd say is kind of like a derogatory term these days, because like, if you say, "Oh, I'm more famous than you," or "I'm more clouded than you," like it like brings other
negative connotation to
brings other people down. Like I don't understand why followers matter. Like you should just post on TikTok to have fun. Like it shouldn't be about gaining followers. Like obviously, like if you do gain followers, like yeah, you do want more. Like that's respectable, but like it shouldn't like get to your head, because like unless it's like a big number, like Drew said, like 56 million, that's different. But like if you have let's say 10,000, 30,000.
Anything under 100K, like it shouldn't go to your head.
Even over 100K, it's not gonna like transfer over really.
I feel like it's more of a subconscious thing for people. Like people don't really want to start beef, but they just do it like out of like instinct, right?
A lot of people start the beef to boost their account.
Exactly.
That's the one thing I hate.
Especially, like what I hate the most is people that are in the beef. They use it to boost their account, but that just puts them in the wrong.
Yeah.
Like the one
What was
thing.
that? Well, I don't want to put down Ubby's thing, but that guy tries to get clout in the wrong way.
Yeah, he said he basically goes with the all publicity is good publicity.
He's learning. At first, he was like, "I'm gonna do whatever I can for clout," and I'm like, "Okay, that's
I don't
respectable."
understand what you're trying. If you're trying to improve in your rap game, why would you go to a brown TikTok full of like 16, 15, 17-year-olds?
No, because he's like an avid believer of any type of publicity is good publicity.
Yeah.
Why would,
And that's
no,
just,
I didn't-
it's
not
not the
good.
case anymore. It's not the case anymore.
Why is a grown man
He's like 27.
And he went to
My guy is
Northeastern.
almost age at arranged marriage.
Like, bro, they're 10 years younger than you. That's like me picking on a first grader. What the hell is the point of that?
Yeah, I don't understand. But then again, dude, he let him do what he does.
Yeah,
Like,
just
I
let
respect
him
the
do it.
hustle. Like, at least I can say I respect the hustle. He seems like a nice guy, genuinely. But like, at the same time, it's kind of like.
He has to spend time at his own age group. Like it's not.
Yeah, I feel like people ruin their images of themselves.
Exactly.
We're gonna talk about who the best TikToker in my opinion or in brown TikTok is. I don't know if he's really a part of brown TikTok, but his name is Carcho. He's just like
The dancer one.
Dude, yeah.
He's such
you have
a
a man
vibe.
crush. You have a man crush on him.
I just have a man crush on him, bro. I wouldn't.
I do too.
If I had to be gay for him, I would. Like,
No,
wait.
for me, it has to be Prabhat. Prabhat is like he's been doing our job way before we were even a thing, dog. Like, he speaks his mind, and he's allowed to do it.
Prabhat walked so you guys could run.
Exactly,
That's
for real.
Like that's the one thing I hate. Like I hate how like a lot of these brown TikTokers they think they're like the shit because of TikTok, but then in reality it's like I'm not gonna like say names or anything, but it's like in person they're they're completely different. Like they're like
Like a lot of them. I'm not gonna lie. I told you guys I started TikTok started posting. I started getting involved like a month and a half ago, right?
yeah.
And based on all the shit I saw before, like when I was just watching TikToks, like half the people that I'm friends with, I didn't know what kind of people they were going to turn out to be. And then I met them and I started talking to them and they're nice people. Like everyone that I'm friends with is a nice person. They're good people. I like talking to them. They're all nice people. But a lot of people ruin their images of themselves for when they didn't have to. Like you could have maybe it's just me. I'm just not a confrontational person. I don't like drama. I don't like getting involved. I wouldn't put my own stuff out like and publicize it like that. But I feel like just keep your shit to yourself.
Yeah.
I feel like with Fobmob, the way we act in videos is like the way we act in real life. Like it's like full transparency, right?
I respect that.
Like basically when I first talked to like on House Party, it was like Samir, Jim, and Siraj.
That was the
I want
You guys should have seen how I
Wait, no.
Listen. I'm not the way I act in my videos. Not even close.
Oh,
I'm just saying, like people, like if you see someone online, like don't immediately think that's just your like their personality, like straight away. Like
You guys should have seen how me and Siraj met, dude. We beefed twice.
Yeah,
and
dude,
we became
honestly.
friends. We beefed in group chats twice. We both hated each other, and then we were just snapping after.
dude,
We talked for like 2 hours, bro.
Dude, that's the thing. Like if you
He
put
was my
aside-
best friends list for the longest time.
Oh God, dude, that's the thing. It's like I feel like if brown people put away their ego and they're like past like useless beef, they would get along so well. We'd like always have fun and always like live life.
Yeah, I feel like if everyone used their clout and just gelled instead of making it about clout, we would be a very strong community. There's so many brown people on TikTok. There's so many good content creators on TikTok, but everything is just a popularity contest.
Right.
And if
That's really just what it is.
if the bigger brown groups were about being a friend group and not about a bunch of people that are famous, like take a look at Sway LA. All right, Sway LA is by far my favorite TikTok group because all of them are boys and they do whatever they want. They make whatever content they want. They're all friends. Like, yeah, they have their drama, they have their beefs in between the friend group here and there, but like, and like you guys too, you guys are genuinely friends. It's not a popularity thing where
Friends
you guys
first, then become a group.
yeah.
Or just freaking like, I don't understand why like, okay, so like, I'm not gonna say a name obviously, but like, there's this person that's like coming for people that who make groups together that are friends. Like, I don't understand like why you find that so bad. Like, so what? There's a group. Like, you don't have to follow them. You don't have to watch their content. So is it if it's on your For You page, you could block, say not interested,
Just scroll.
whatever.
Why
Yeah.
do you have to block it? Just
Yeah,
scroll.
exactly. Like, I don't understand. Like, what is the point? Like, there's no point
It's
in like hating on that.
I mean, I think from that guy's perspective, he's thinking that like he doesn't know that like it was all like that you guys were all friends prior to like creating
Yeah,
that group.
everyone thinks everything.
Oh, I'm so slow, bro. I just got one.
yeah, but it's like,
Holy
It's
shit.
me.
I
It's
was
me.
like,
He's
what
talking
are you
about me. Here's a hint. He's talking about me.
I used to, like, out of
Alright,
everyone,
continue,
like, I feel like I'm like the one that like recently got into TikTok and compare like everyone. Like I started posting like what a month ago maybe. Like I didn't know
Me
anyone.
and Taco in the same boat, yo.
Yeah, like I don't know, like I didn't even like watch TikTok like that. And then I meet all these people on house party, all these TikTok people, and then I have like my friends that are like on like they watch TikTok, they're like, oh my god, is it this person? This is this person. I'm calling like okay, like they're just regular people. Like that's how I treat
Yeah.
them. And like I don't mean this in like an egotistic or narcissistic way, but I feel like 100% of people that I've met over TikTok have been friends because I treat them like regular people, and these like they're like the unproblematic ones. Like you guys, for example, like all of y'all are on TikTok, yet we're all chill as hell with each other, and look at us now, like talking.
Vibing.
All right, let's wrap it up, I guess, because it's like running out of
Yeah, we're
time.
running out of time. So, that was it. This was Fobmob. This is what they view TikTok. I mean, this is how they view TikTok.
Follow us on Fobmob.
Go follow them on TikTok. I think it's the Fobmob.
Yeah.
The Fobmob.
Yep.
And yeah, we'll see you guys next time.
Peace.
Alright, see you guys.